god.
Were you on the live stream at all yesterday?
No.
In the chat?
I missed it. What? So who's this Hussein guy?
He's one of our regulars that ask questions, and I don't even remember what the questions were. I know he had a lot of them yesterday.
I think it was that he was being blocked and unblocked.
Oh,
Yeah,
so yeah, he broke up with his ex, and of course he's trolling her social media to see what's going on, and he finds himself blocked, and then he goes back a few hours later, and he's unblocked, and then the next day he's blocked again, and it's like back and forth.
That's no bueno.
So, I mean, if she's doing that, she's clearly thinking about him, and she's bothered.
She sounds indecisive though.
Yeah, well, she's like, I don't want to talk to him. Then she's like, oh my God, what if he tries to contact me and he's blocked? Oh, he's not going to reach out. That's what you want. You want her to wonder. It's a scientific fact that women are more attracted to men whose feelings are unclear. It's amazing how, like, when you can have the ability just to walk away and let it go, it completely changes her mind. Or another woman's in the picture. Like, that was a situation with your current boyfriend, right? Didn't you guys know each other, and then you were like, and then something happened?
Yeah.
It was a girl?
Yep.
Another girl or something?
No.
What was it?
Oh, okay, so the story was basically, yeah, we were well acquainted for 2 years, and then we grown close, like, within the last year. And then around the time that we were, I guess, hanging out one-on-one, at that point, I kind of realized there was something going on, but at the time I just wanted to make sure it wasn't something, because this was someone I've known for like a few years, and I didn't want to like mess anything up. And then one day I was talking to him, and he mentioned something about a girl he was seeing.
Oh.
And that was the first time I'm like, I've known about his dating history, and this was like the first time I hear something about him dating or seeing a girl, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm
So
jealous.
you didn't care until...
I didn't care until that, yeah.
Scarcity creates value.
I was like, oh shit.
It's so bizarre. You guys are so weird like that. It's just like flips a switch. Bling! Oh, I gotta have him. Oh, it's the love of my life. How can I let him go?
Says Caroline, should I go with my heart and text her?
Should he?
Asking me?
Didn't we just...
He's asking you.
He had several... See, this I do remember. Several times yesterday, he's looking for a reason to break no contact. This is called the illusion of action. So Hussein, you have the illusion of action, and you're trying to talk yourself into continuing to reach out instead of letting her come back to you at her pace. Because this behavior is what caused you to get dumped. And so what you're trying to do is justify more of the same behavior that got you dumped.
He has to be trolling at this point. He has to be.
Well, he's paying to troll, so all right, whatever.
Maybe he just has a lot of questions.
But I don't think he's trolling because, again, I've been there. I know what the mentality is, and a lot of guys struggle with this. He's got one-itis. Rejection breeds obsession. You know, he's checked constantly multiple times a day, looking at her social media, looking for some sliver of evidence.
I mean, he's getting random
reach back out.
He's getting random no calls. He's like, it's her.
Yeah.
Has to be her. Has to be.
Nobody-
Trying to force an
nobody else
interaction,
would
dude.
call me.
You're playing poker, and what you're doing is like, hey, if I'm playing poker and I lay all my cards on the table, will I still win? Like, don't be stupid, dude. Come on, man.
But what else makes him think it could also be her? Because
I mean,
sometimes you never know, but even then...
Because that's the only
You know?
person he's thinking about. So he's like, and he wants it
He's
to be her.
obsessing over her.
Sounds about
He's
right.
not looking to date anybody else. He's not even trying, even though I've told him, and he got dumped. And so he's got a definite case of one-itis. This is, again, this is hard for most men because he's stuck on the fantasy of what he wants her to be, and he's completely ignoring the reality. And deep down, what's really going on is he's fucking terrified he's never going to hear from her again. And he'll never get another chance. And he's worried if I don't reach out and take one more attempt to get her back, even though all the previous attempts have ended the same way, that's what he's terrified of.
And
So it's a wall of fear that you got to be okay with. Because if you say you allow the illusion of action to take over and then you start pursuing her again, you will cement in her mind that she made the right decision by dumping you, and then what you'll get to experience is watching her ride off into the sunset with another guy. Just like there was a guy that used to date Taylor, and she apparently dumped him, and he was very brokenhearted about it.
Oh
And I think
yeah.
his mom was saying, this is just in the last month, his mom was saying something about it publicly. I don't know if he's an actor, another musician, I can't remember, but he was a beta male, and that's why she dumped him. Travis acts like a man, and that's why Taylor loves him. And, I hope they live happily ever after. I think that'd be a good thing for the two of them, for her fans, for his fans, and maybe even the country, because so everybody loves a good love story. And you want to see them succeed because even though they're famous and most people are never going to meet them or interact with them, if they made it, they live happily ever after, well, then maybe that person thinks, well, if they made it, maybe I got a chance to make it too.
What
Yeah.
I was telling him, I'm like, the way he's feeling to like text her and hear of her is the same is the way she should be feeling towards him.
Yes.
He's
Like,
like,
Dude, you need to
yeah.
go to the gym, go hang out with your friends, go see your mom, go talk to other girls. Because all you're going to do, if you're just sitting at home by yourself, you're just going to keep obsessing over this. And then you're constantly coming up with scenarios to think, oh, she left a necklace here. I got to tell her to come get her necklace. Or, oh, I left a shirt at her house. And it was my favorite shirt. And I don't want to lose that favorite shirt. So let me call her and ask her if I can get my shirt back.
At that point, she sounds so undecisive as it is, like that she keeps blocking him and unblocking him. Just let it be at this point, because she doesn't even know what she wants to begin with if she keeps doing
Yeah,
that.
the bottom line is, like attracts like. And so she's spazzing out, and so are you, dude. But you got to outweight her. You got to be patient. Because I got to the point in my life where I realized that I behaved and thought the same way you did, and I fucked it up every time because I kept engaging, I kept pursuing, and it would get to the point where I would just get ghosted. And I got to a point in my life, and it was my girlfriend that had the daughter. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the exact opposite
Oh,
of what
that's
I've
like
always
George.
done in the past because you know what? I always re-engaged, I always pursued, and I got nothing. My score of successes when I did that was zero. So I thought, at that point, that was 2001. So the last time I had met somebody that did that for me in that level, that was like 7 years. Because obviously I was married and I had other girls I dated in between there, but I was like, man, if I fuck this up, it might be another 7 years before I meet somebody that makes me feel this way. So I was like, I'd much rather fuck it up by pursuing too little because I know pursuing too much always got me rejected. And that's what you gotta understand, Hussein.
Remember the George Costanza episode in Seinfeld where he's just like, I'm doing the opposite. He's like, oh, hi, I'm George. I'm unemployed. I live with my parents. And he was getting like the hottest girls. And he was like, I'm just going to go against everything. He's going to do the
Yep.
opposite of everything he does. And it works so
Oh,
well.
that
Yep.
happened at the diner at
Yes.
Monk's when he said that to that lady.
That's what
Just
I
evil
was
characters
noticing.
that
The
do.
more I did the things that felt the opposite of what I should do, and then the more I saw that it worked, I was like, man, that's really bizarre. It's like you do the exact opposite of what a woman tells you she wants, and she's crazy for you. But when you do exactly what she says she wants, she's like, oh yeah, I'm not feeling it. There's no spark. I don't feel like chemistry. I just think of you as a friend. I don't think so.